Hello. Happy belated Pokemon Day to those celebrating the news. Yeah, I saw. I'll be honest. Uh, I didn't watch it, but I saw someone post pics of the three new starters, and I love their designs. They look cute and adorable. But also, I do have to say, I think they do look kind of more like fake Mon than actual Pokemon designs. I'm not saying that as an insult. You're not late. Don't worry, I'm just getting started. Like, I just came into the picture like a few seconds ago. But, I say that as not an insult, but as a compliment. Like, these starters look like they are, designed by people who make fake Mon. It does kinda. But I like the one Pokemon that inspires me to think of it like all this is the Fire Dog. That is the Pokemon, the only Pokemon in the lineup that I feel has the biggest look of like this was designed by someone who makes fake Mon. To me, I think it's more just the design. Like it's. Bland is not the right word. It is very pleasing to look at. It's good doggo, good fire doggo. But I swear that's like the same kind of shape and fluffy design that someone would just draw for like a regular doggo. I don't know. Remember with animal figures and the kid with little eyeball? Oh yeah, I know what Littlest Pit Shop? Littlest Pit Shop. Tiny little cars driving around. An even tinier team moves out. Go, go, go! Repairs the car. But yeah, Littlest Pet Shop. I remember as a kid, back when we knew one of Dad's old friends, there's this. It was an even tinier Littlest Pet Shop thing, but it was like a small little house thing, and I had at least like one or two. Like, as a kid, they were still like the size of a pinky, or like just one section of the pinky. So, you know, just had them roaming around this tiny ass little thing. I don't even remember what structure it was based off of, but I still remember it. Oh, says it has the same thing. Yeah. I'm not saying that they suck. I love their designs. Like, from the get-go, I do find them adorable. It's just giving off vibes of, like, we got someone to work on these. And, you know what? I will say, if they did get some actual fake Mon designers to work for them, to actually design Pokemon, props to them. I will be okay with having those Pokemon in a legit Pokemon game. So, you know, more power to the people who are able to get hired to do this stuff for the actual company they're inspired by. If not, then maybe the people designing the Pokemon now are taking inspirations from people who design fake Pokemon. Whatever the case is, I have no complaints. It is mostly just an observation I've made. Kalos used to be my least favorite of the starter batches, but I do think it's wins versus waves now. Kalos? You mean like the one that has Chespin, Finnegan, and Froakie? Because I honestly do like some of those designs. I do like the Finnegan line. That one's adorable. Almost how it looked like the freaking Almost thought it looked like that the freaking water type. Are you agreeing that it looks like a Littlest Pet Shop thing? Alright. Anyways, this was not the topic I intended to start out with. I just saw Dara go, "Happy belated Pokemon Day." But yeah, like, because I know Pokemon did get Toby Fox to make some music for their game. So, anything can happen. They could have just hired people who have designed fake Mon because they looked at it and went, "Damn, they make it really good." So yeah. Anyway. Okay, so I have two things I want to talk about before we start, and one of them's gonna require a little story. So, earlier this week, I did another stream where I talked about an ex-coworker who came by the store that I work at and started yelling at our manager. So we've already had like several meetings about how to handle threatening people and stuff like that. And, I've already told as much of the story as I could that day. So, let's see, how do I start? Okay, so, get to work normally today. I usually go to work at 10 a.m. I'm gonna turn this down even more. So, I'm just doing my usual shit, like working a donation door, taking things in, sorting them out. And at some point, I hear like, I don't even know if I heard a noise first, but I definitely heard a coworker of mine scream. I say scream, yell. There's a difference, I promise you. So this coworker of mine, they're not one of the ones that work in the donation area. They work elsewhere, but I talk with him occasionally because he's a big fan of Silent Hill. Which I've already played through Silent Hills 1 and 2 on this channel. And as a fan of horror games, I do like them as well. I have a fucking jacket with Silent Hill 2 on it. So that's kind of how we got started talking about it to begin with. Because he complimented my jacket, saying, "That's the best one, right?" Yes. Good. This sounds something that involves Paranormal Activity. Why this music? I don't know. Look. It's been a while since I've heard of the soundtrack for Pokemon Gen 4. This is the only one that I know that's kind of a bit off. And so I'm using it. I don't care. This is my story. I'm going to tell it how I want. Actually, hold on. I do have a good idea, though. You just inspired me. You should be afraid. I'm gonna continue playing this one now. because I'm just trying to set up a bit of a mood. So we've chatted before. He's pretty nice. I like chatting with him about some stuff. I never usually see him mad. And I guess technically I haven't seen much of him mad. But he got scared shitless today. Because as he was heading out of the break room, passing by the big ass door that you roll up, like the garage kind of door, bang! Ah, fuck! As he was passing by, something hit it, scaring the bejesus out of him, and I think, if I remember correctly, I heard someone saying that he got his leg cut, or at least his pants. I don't know fully what happened, but at the very least his pants got cut. So there's a chance that he could have gone further cut. This is not the first time we've had that garage door kind of thing get hit by a truck driver, because that is what happened. The last time this happened, it took 4 months for the new door to come in because they ran into it so hard that it dented it and made it unable to be used, like open or close. So for a while, we had to deal with the truck parking outside the donation door, which made taking in donations awful during that time. So understandably, when someone rams into it again, not only is it a startling sound to hear when you're right next to the door, but also they hit the fucking door again. And so this guy, let's call him R. Sorry. So R opens the door that's next to the garage door and just starts yelling, "Stop! Stop! No, don't! You're gonna ruin our door!" And apparently, this new truck driver, is basically telling him, nah, bro, it's not that big of a deal. It kinda is, though. But Robert was just kind of telling him off about ramming into the door, because obviously that's damaging our property, and we don't want a repeat of last time. So, you know, that's happening. People around the back area are like, what the fuck's happening? Why is R yelling a lot? And eventually our manager came by and... because, you know, one, the truck's there, and also the shouting and stuff. So at some point during all that, R decides that they're gonna walk away from the incident and deal with the cut that got on their pants, and maybe themselves too. So, you know, then stuff kind of returns to business as usual for a little while. And so we continued doing donations at the door. They continued getting stuff done for the truck. And then we start hearing yelling. So apparently, on the call with corporate, the new truck driver spots R going into his car, parked like a decent while away. So then he starts like power walking towards him. And after he's made it clear that he's looking for him, R was about to enter the car, but he gets out going, "Oh, you want to fight? Are you looking for me? Is that what you're looking for?" So, you know, we start hearing this yelling, and everyone else in the back is like, what's happening? Is something going on again? So they kind of position themselves outside the front, the doors of the donation area. They're watching it. I'm not. I hear commotion, and I'm like, a fight's gonna happen. So I position myself in a corner with some totes, some like tub things. So I just keep hearing yelling from R, because he's like, you wanna fight? You gonna throw the first punch? You know, because what had happened is that he had his, the truck driver had his arms up with the intention to like throw a punch, but he's also trying to get R to flinch so that maybe he could throw the first punch. So then like some yelling got started. I don't know exactly what happened, but thankfully there's no actual fighting. They got kind of broken up and separated. But at that point, everyone's like, our manager's kind of, I guess, talking to the truck driver, leading him to go do the truck thing that he was here to do. And everyone else in the back was like, no, he was going after R. He literally went towards R looking to start a fight. And all that shit. Meanwhile, I'm like, I have no idea what just happened. I was gonna stand here. And so, you know, people are still trying to tell the manager what happened. And they did get witness accounts for like from 8 people about what happened, and they all unanimously say the same thing, that this truck driver most likely saw R and for God knows what reason decided, I'm gonna fucking fight him. So started marching his way towards him. One of the donation door workers that's with me mentions that he was looking at the truck driver standing right next to his truck on the phone, assuming with corporate. Then he turns his back, and then he turns around to look at the donation door again, and then he sees him already marching halfway across the parking lot to reach R. So, you know, obviously people are upset. People, you know, because R's pretty cool. Usually pretty chill. It was interesting to see R mad like that. I'm not gonna say scary, mostly because I was not the one that R was yelling at, but also, I guess that's kind of how I am. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But, shit happens. And so R decides to just head off to home. Nothing bad's happening to R. He'll be okay. And in fact, with 8 witness accounts, that truck driver is most likely getting his ass fired. But then, this truck driver does one last thing. Because he's the truck driver. We got a truck in. We were supposed to get our stuff out of the truck and put stuff from our store into the truck so that they can take it somewhere else. But apparently as we were prepping to get some stuff ready to put on the truck as we're waiting to get stuff off the truck, he just ups and leaves, taking all of the shit that we ordered with him. Taking it all away. So, not only did he scare the shit out of R and try to initiate a fight with R, he just left with the shit that we were supposed to get. So, he rammed into our door, scaring the shit out of R. Don't know how much damage he did to the door. I think it still works fine, so it was at least not enough to ruin it for the donation door. But maybe, who knows, maybe it's still property damage. Says it's no big deal, despite scaring the shit out of a coworker, possibly getting him cut, or at least close to getting cut. Got pissy and upset and petty that he was being called out for his terrible ass driving skills. And due to that, saw a chance to start a fight, which definitely is gonna cost him his job. Especially when everyone else back there is fucking observing your ass doing shit bad. And then, after not being able to actually fight our coworker, who was pretty cool, and definitely doesn't deserve to be in a fight with an asshole, takes all our shit with him. So, he caused so much trouble. And you wanna know the best part about all of this? A little while after that happened, I looked at the time. It was 11:04. I got to work at 10 and witnessed, well, I technically didn't witness, but I was there when it all happened. This all happened between 10 and 11. So this was the thing that we were all talking about for the rest of the goddamn day. This was the only thing we could legit talk about for the rest of the day. And then at some point we had another meeting, which repeats the same points of like how to deal with a threatening situation. Because, apparently if someone does bad, you can't call them out on it, or else they'll come and try and kick your ass because they feel oh so threatened by the fact you called them out for bad driving that they're willing to put their job on the line and lose the big ass salary that they make for driving trucks for a living, all on a petty little, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even fucking know what to call it. That man just threw his life away because someone was trying to prevent him from damaging our door. And he got mad and upset and butthurt that someone dare criticize his driving skills because, hitting the door's not that big of a deal. Threw his life away, threw his money away. And he's definitely getting fired because we've got 8 fucking witness accounts for him trying to kick our coworker's ass. How dumb do you have to be to do that? How fucking stupid are you to do that? So yeah, that was an ordeal. Hi Golden. You probably missed a decent chunk of that story. So I'm going to try and summarize it. Several months ago, we had that garage truck door damaged enough so that we couldn't open it and had to wait 4 months to get a replacement. So then a new truck driver today backed into it, banging it and scaring coworker R, who goes out and tries to warn him to stop backing up and, stop damaging the door, to which he gets told it's not big of a deal, not that big of a deal. R tries to go home to change his pants because it got cut, and then this truck driver tries to initiate a fight with him, and most of the people in the back went to our donation door to witness the shit happening. Thankfully, there's not an actual fight, but then this guy who brought a truckload of stuff in for us to take, just after not having the fight, ups and leaves with the goodies. So all the stuff that we ordered, oops, I guess we don't have them anymore. People are very dumb, especially when they're criticized about their skills. Too bad. They're gonna get criticized. And if they can't handle it, I don't know how they're still alive. But that's like the basic timeline of it. Alright. So yeah, that's been the topic of conversation around work for a while. Yep. Don't worry, I'm moving on. I just wanted you to experience the first hour of my workday today. That all happened within 1 hour. The first hour I've been to work that day. This day. Second thing I wanted to talk about. Alright, hold on. Now that I've kind of used up the energy, I need to kind of get some out of my system. So, I got my hours for next week and probably the future have been shifted a bit. I'm still working the same hours every day, still still working the same days as I have been for the past few weeks. So unfortunately, that means that I'm streaming on Wednesday night and most likely Saturday night again. But I'll get back to that. But instead of working from 10 to 4, I'm working 12 to 6. But because of this, I've been kind of thinking about going full time. Because if my hours are being shifted like that, I honestly would like to put in more time to get more money to help out around the family, the house, stuff like that. And I was going to talk to the managers today about this. I was going to request a chance to become full-time today. But then that whole incident happened, and I was like, well, I don't really want to bring it up today now, because what am I gonna do? Oh, it's such a shame that R had to go home for the rest of the day. It's a shame that had to happen to him. Anyways, about full-time. So, you know, it's like, why do a lot of people shake their boots over Cynthia's theme? Yeah, I've been told she's hard, but how hard? I guess either him or I will find out. I've heard people have horror stories about coming face to face with Cynthia for the first time. So, plus, a lot of it, especially back then, it was probably most likely a lot of kids or teenagers playing these games at first, instead of what we have now, where there's a decent amount of kids, teens, and adults playing these Pokemon games, especially as they're coming out. What the fuck? Was that a whale? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys... I don't know if that got picked up on the microphone. I swore I heard like a whale siren. It's like... What the fuck? Hand on shoulder. Trust me, bro. The fight is hard. But yeah, like... a lot of people had their team set up and then came face to face with Cynthia and realized that their team composition was not up to snuff. No? You didn't hear the whale siren? Come on, man. That was strange. But yeah, so yeah, I didn't want to mention going to full-time today because of shit that was happening. Couldn't really find a good place to insert it because we were still talking about the event well past when it actually happened. Also, I gotta head bed pretty early tonight, so I have work meeting at like 6. I'm sorry to hear that. So, at some point, I will be going full time. I don't know what my hours will be after that. But for next week, I'm working 12 to 6. That doesn't matter as much to you guys. But I've also been thinking about doing some other plans to try and get some more streams done, since I've only been able to do like 2 per week for a little while. So I'm thinking maybe at least for next week on Thursday, or do my usual Wednesday night stream, and then maybe at some point in the afternoon do a Thursday stream, and then kind of do the same with like a Saturday and Sunday, where stream Saturday night, do like an afternoon Sunday stream. I don't know how many people will be able to make it, but I'll try and find the ones where not many people will be likely to attend, for like the other stuff that isn't as important to the backlog clearing. So like maybe if not many people are able to come to like the Thursday afternoon one, I'll probably be doing some Rain World Watcher stuff. Which, hey, it means that I can actually finish the game on the stream instead of, whatever. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm hoping that for next week I can do 3/4 streams by way of night next afternoon and stuff like that. I still have a little bit of energy because I conjured all the energy up to put in the emotion for that goddamn story. I really, if you're gonna retire early for the night golden, part of me does want to send you the next day, just send you a link timestamp to the beginning of what I actually told the story, just so that you can witness the entirety of like the set of events and the way I described them. Anyway, that was all I had to say. It was that dumbass situation and some potential plans for like streaming schedule. Hopefully it'll work out. I don't know. That is my initial plan, but I'm gonna play it by ear. The confirmed streams are honestly the usuals. Regardless, I'll let you guys know when I'm getting ready to stream through the posts tab. But excuse me. Did I? Wait, hold on. I knew there was a reason why I had that folder still open. No. Why do you keep shifting things around, man? There we go. Okay. There we go. I just had to unplug and replug it back in. Oops. Whatever, I'll find out when I play through it, because it's all about Pokemon right now. Currently playing Fire Red, and I'm almost done with the main game. I wish you good luck with that. Alright, February 14th, Saturday. Started from Jubilife City. Pokeball was obtained. Potion was obtained. Escape rope was obtained. Got through Orberg Mine. Caught a male Zubat. Beat Colin at Orberg Mine. Thursday on February 12th. Started from Twinleaf Town. Rested comfortably at home. Potion was blah blah blah. Shinx was caught late night. Battle again. Oh, late night, huh? I wonder why. Alright. Oh yeah, Screechomp. I don't know if you saw this one, Golden. Screechomp, our new Zubat. Naive nature, sturdy body like sweet food. 12, 12, 10, 10, 14. Has inner focus, so... You know what? I guess that would make sense. It's protected from flinching. It has no eyes, and the only way it can really see is by sound. So if you, like, try and feint it, it's not gonna work. So it's like... Wha! Leech Life and Supersonic. Oops. That's a really power move. That does confuse them. Okay. Hi, Screechomp. Yep. I don't know if we're gonna keep Screechomp or whatnot. I don't know. But, he's on our team. But yeah, we're in Orberg City. I do want to at least try and... Sorry, I thought the pressing and holding B made them run faster. I do want to eventually try the gym tonight. Leader Rourke. Call me Rourke the Rock. No. I can't tell if the audio's kind of getting, like, torn randomly or not. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some training done on Screechomp to kind of get him up to speed with the rest of our crew. Oh hey! Did you want to fight your partner in crime? Alright, I should probably get the team text file I have open so that I can adjust it as needed. Alright. So, Poison Flying. Star Bright. Yeah. Get fucked. Oh my god, it lived. Sorry, she lived. The gender that shows there is female. Hey Gaster, you missed one hell of a story. Go dude. Go dude. Ah. Nature's finest rivals, Rock versus Bat. Miraculously, you could say it's a ball versus a bat. Okay. Bonsai. Wait, isn't there actually a Pokemon called Bonsai? No, not my electric powers that I'm definitely gonna be using. Oh, what's this? Oh, sweet. It's a critical hit. Who could have seen it? No, type advantage, Rock wins. Yeah. That's why I didn't let Bat win. Well, that's why I didn't let Bat participate. Bonsley, that's what it was. I knew you were gonna at least know the name of what I was thinking of. Yeah. Bonsai does feel like a Pokemon name, but it's the name of the little tiny, like, tree plants. Bat versus Bat. I'm Batman. No, I'm Batman. Wait, has someone done the stupid ass meme with the Spider-Man pointing at each other, but it's Batman? Will they debut in this generation? I don't know, but B certainly has a chance. But yeah, Bonzi does come from this generation. That I remember. Batman. I don't know why, but I'm just reminding myself of some stupid ass thing. As a kid, my mom used to watch a show called 2.5 Men, and every once in the blue moon, like occasionally I'd get just a single portion of that theme song stuck in my head. And it's really not even part of the song, it's more like the transition noise, I think. Because, like, I think on occasion when it switches to a different set of characters for, like, the A plot or B plot, you just hear, man. So, just seeing the Batman and just trying to imagine the Batman theme, but with Batman, I'm just thinking, how could you miss? It's right there. Tackle his ass. Don't take that out of context. Two and a Batman. That's a good name. Two and a Batman. Oh my god, do you guys remember when we created Jurassic Jesus? The Lost Faith? Uh-oh, I'm not having Bat fight bad. Strawberry, get in here. I could probably get some better training done in the gym or in some grass somewhere. No! Starbright, focus on the blue-colored duck. I say duck. Focus on the blue-colored bird. Yes! 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 The what? I think it was in a... Shit, was it in like a Pokemon Crystal stream where at some point we started theorizing about a potential movie called Jurassic Jesus: The Lost Faith? Where it was the story of Jurassic Jesus saving the dinosaurs from the meteor, but told in the style of a documentary with David Attenborough style voiceover. You know, the things that go around in your head when you're confused, those are birds. You can't tell me those are not birds. I refuse to let you say that those are Golducks. Hell, if I remember when we found... yeah. Yeah, up there attacking Hal. Oh no, their leech life? Oh, it's more like, weak life. Haha. I should probably train in the grass somewhere. Right. The audio kind of tears when I move around. You talk about Zubat? Yeah. I'm mentally present, I promise. Are you sure? Oh, you're right. What? 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 When was there a fire? Why is there a fire type here? What? Why is there fire here? Currently don't have a fire type up by Teeb. This area has Machop and Ponyta. So you have a Pokemon that absolutely will not help you in the gym, and then you have a Pokemon that is Ponyta. One of the two fire types in Sinnoh. The other is the starter. Wait, so I did hear about the lack of fire types in Sinnoh being a complaint about this generation. If I didn't get Chimchar and I skimp out on Ponyta, am I literally shit out of luck for getting any other fire types? Are these the only two Pokemon that are fire? It's the only early fire type. Ah, okay. Not much of a horse person, despite being born in the year of the horse. No, wait, am I? Yeah. Sorry, I keep mixing up the Chinese New Year thing with like the star signs. So I keep going, well, I thought it was a bull. No, that's that's my sign. There's also Flareon later. Oh yeah. If it was Diamond and Pearl, yeah, you'd be shit out of luck. What other fire types can I get aside from also Flareon? Which I'm also not sure if I'm gonna get a Flareon, because there's also Glaceon in this gen. Oh, that's why I was screwed in BDSP. Yeah. This year's the year of the horse, yeah. I was also born in the year of the horse, so I guess this is my year. So I guess I'll... Guys, Gym and BDSP made me stop playing. Houndour? When does Houndour happen? Because that'll actually be a pretty good pick. That's a Dark Fire type, if I remember right. Was it Dark Fire or Fire Dark? I'm gonna attack while I wait for an answer, because I know chat's kind of lagging a bit behind. I'm gonna heal myself from the non-damage you gave me. Alright, well, we're in for the long haul. No! It wasn't as much as I was actually expecting, honestly. Okay, so it is Darkfire. BDSP forces harder gym challenges. You mean like the ability to just absolutely cheat your way to the front of the ice gym? So I remember seeing that small ant clip. But yeah, when does Houndour happen? When can I get a Houndour? I am slowly healing myself back up. Stop it. I said stop it. Don't worry, I'll heal more than you damage me. I will, I'll do it. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? Fuck. Fuck. Screen jump. Thank you. Doom. BDSP has gym leaders use items in competitive moves. For difficulty set, not be forced to be stuck, with the exception of certain games made to be challenging. It really would just depend on the game for me. For Pokemon, really, what sets your difficulty is the Pokemon you choose at the beginning. But like that's not like a new thing either for Pokemon. That's happened as early as the first ever game, where if you choose Charmander, you're gonna have to find some creative solution to Gem 1, which is Brock. Fire is not effective against Rock. Meanwhile, Squirtle has was it either Squirtle or Bulbasaur that has the easiest time going through that game? Route 214 after Veilstone City, also Veil Lakefront. Okay. Tell me how far away that is. How many gym badges do I need to be able to reach a Houndour? Now that they're confused, time to start healing while I have the chance. Fuck. Trying to make the way, yeah. Come on, man. You were in confusion for one turn. Well, that's unfair. If I imagine passerbys coming in going like, what the fuck is this kid doing? Why is he using a Zubat against a fire horse? Confuse his ass again. Sorry, her ass. Confuse her. There we go. And the gym leader uses moves like Mega Drain and Leech Seed and being very stalling. Ooh. Now I'm glad I'm not playing that one. It's not gonna happen, but it'll be funny if this somehow crits and just kills her. I'm back up to 11, baby. Depending on the answer I get from Golden about when I'm actually able to get a Houndour will basically be the deciding factor for whether I spare this Ponytail's life or I end her as slowly as I can, apparently. Imagine a news reporter coming across to this scene and just puts up like a news broadcast. It's like, local kid torments fire horse with poison bat. More at 11. We're on a 4th gym badge. Welcome to the team, Ponyta. So, I've got to release Ponyta, welcome to the team, and then it just death glares at Screechomp. Fire Horse Pokemon. As a newborn, it can barely stand. However, through galloping, its legs are made tougher and faster. Haha, it falls down. I don't recommend them, but that's me not liking being forced to handle competitive mindsets. I'm more just referring to the fact that all that I recall hearing about BDSP is how absolutely broken they are. You can get a Houndoom in the BDSP underground. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Look at that background. Alright. What do we name our fire pony? Not year of the... I was gonna sit here and let everyone go slowly crazy listening to this song for a long time. Da 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 da. Okay. There's like several avenues I can go down. Part of me wants to make a name kind of commenting on her mane of flame. Like a Flamane? Flamane? Ooh, Flamane. Okay. I was thinking that was a dumb name, but honestly, Flamane? Flamane. Is that good? Is there any way I can further emphasize the fact that it's pronounced Flamane? Or is you just gonna name them Man because... Oh yeah, the horse standing at the seashore going like, man. My favorite my favorite style of that meme is when it's a picture with someone standing at the seashore with the caption, "I may be stupid," and then it has like a fake play button. Like if you send it on Discord, it has the fake play GIF or play video button, and it just isn't a video. So you click it, and it just kind of expands the picture. Flamane's good? Alright. Wait, hold on. First, I need to write it down. Second female on the team. First usable female on the team. I may be stupid, comma. Brilliant. Alright, and now that we literally got no one leveled up, it's time to return back and heal. That was meant to get us some experience and not Pokemon, but apparently Fate had other plans. Here you go. Heal my fucking team. Wow, this horse is really damaged. What the hell did you do to it? I don't know, I just found it like this, man. Okay, well, make sure to nurse it back to good health. I will. So before they area the grass gym, I can find a Houndour in the mines. That's good to know. Yeah. Alright. Flamine. Alright. They're bold. Bold nature. Capable of taking hits. Good quality, I guess. Like sour food. 20 HP, 12, 13, 12, 11, 14. So pretty fast, lacking special defense. Ability Run Away. Enables sure getaway from wild Pokemon. Only knows Growl and Tackle, but I could have just told you that. I think I'm a fully evolved Houndoom. Alright, well now I have 2 Pokemon on my team to fucking level up. Cool. That was exactly my plan. But at least we have a fire type at this early in the game. Mid-nature, minus attack plus defense. Damn. So what you're telling me is I got the wrong horse. Is there such a thing as fire glue? I'm sorry. What? You're not supposed to be here. I could have sworn I went outside. Alright, here Flamine, let me show you how to really deal with the Zubat. See? Doesn't feel like home, but don't worry, you'll be able to outdamage the Zubat as long as you play your cards correctly. I was trying to move the moves around. Elmer Spicy Glue? Spicy Glue? Those damn kids keep eating glue. I wonder how I should stop them. A fire horse exists, you say? I think I have an idea. I got dragged into Mama's purse. She says goodnight, by the way. Goodnight, Mama. Oh yeah, you missed some context, Dara. Hey Dara, did you hear the whole ass entire story that I had about what happened at work today? How could you miss? It is flying right in front of your face. You're just gonna let it heal even more? Aberdash has under attack and ADS special attack, so it prefers physical moves, but special moves also use. Damn, you missed out on a story, Dara. Flamine, this is what happened last time. Are you just gonna stand there and let this Zubat take your life? Pick the blue one. Good, you figured it out. You didn't hear it because I was distracted playing Skyrim. I've heard good things about Skyrim. Mostly well before meeting some friends that have constantly played it, but especially after meeting said friends. That looks like a pickup. It's another horse! Sweet, now we get to torture it. And we all know what's good against horses, fire horses. Recap while I grind XP? Wait. Hold on. I wonder. No, that... I didn't even change anything. Emulator. There it is. I have an idea. Hold on. Just gotta do a little bit of prep work. Where is it? There it is. Alright. Happy belated Bookmark Day to those celebrating the news. Yeah, I saw it. I'll be honest. Now, you know, on second thought. Nah, I will just recap. I had a cool idea, but I realized I don't want to do that. Okay. Uh-oh, Buster has an idea. Light simulator fussing? I was just trying out something, but I didn't want to do it. Flamingo gets Ember at 10 and Flaming up 15. Nice. Also, Ponytail Wolf's at 40. Okay. Well, it might not get invested in that much once we reach a round gym 4, apparently. So, what happened at work was that a new truck driver backed up into the truck door again, startling the shit out of a coworker. I'm not in the game. And so the coworker tried to let them know, hey, stop backing up, you're damaging our door. To which he got the response, it's not a big deal, don't worry about it. But because he got scared, because he was right next to the door when it got hit, I guess he got his pant leg cut or something. So he was heading home when the truck driver, pissed off at the fact that he was being told that he wasn't that good at driving and backed up into the door, started walking towards him across our parking lot in an attempt to fight him. At which point everyone in the back was watching through the donation doors, like standing outside looking across the parking lot. At which point more yelling ensued, and then thankfully no actual fight transpired, but the truck driver then just kind of left with our truck. The truck that we were supposed to unload and then load with stuff of our own. So we basically got nothing that we ordered today. That guy, that truck driver, is going to lose his job because he's got 8 witnesses that can confirm that he was going after our co-worker looking for a fight. He threw all that shit away for nothing. Ah, sweet, Quick Claw. Not that you'd really need it, I think. You're almost 10 levels higher than this pony. Yeah. I told the story much better at the beginning of the stream. So, you know, that was why I was saying all that. Yeah, he's definitely gonna lose his job. What the fuck, dumbass. Alright, Screech Hump is level 8. 211 012 26 13 13 10 11 16. Ah, that even pushed Bonsai over. I have Shining Pearl on my Switch so I could follow along. Nice. You encounter Houndour at level 23 or 24, so level up once, boom, Houndoom. Ah, dang. Well, at least I could still start with Houndour. But I would have preferred to be able to raise it a little bit more. But also, I guess I'm not really complaining because then I don't have to invest much time into evolving it, because it already does so. 2 1 1 1 1 0 42 27 24 17 24 16. Cool. I replaced my Great Ball for a regular Pokeball. I swear I'm out in the fucking field right now. Why are you guys out here? Furthermore, why am I trying to attack a rock with a bat? One gem in deep? Well, not to worry. I'm almost at the point where I can take on the gym. I guess I could technically take on the gym with just Bonsai. But I also remember there being a rock-type T-Rex in the gym last I played. Absorb all of its life. Plus Rapidash and Houndoom both have a BST of 500, so they're equals. Ah. Well, we'll keep the Ponyta around for a bit, but then we're instantly switching to Houndoom. Because Houndoom's just cooler, plus Houndoom has Dark type too. So Houndoom will probably be our Fire and Dark type Pokemon. And will probably be staying on the team. And obviously Bonsai is going to stay on the team. So everyone else is, except for our HM Slave, they're going to be kind of switching around a lot. While you're still up, Golden, are you gonna try and catch up? Are you gonna try and finish up that bug run? In fact, I'm most likely gonna try and do some training in the gym. I don't know how well that will work, but I know Bonsai is probably going to be able to do that. Houndoom has a higher special attack than Rapidash has physical attack. Nice. Never a horse fan for I pass the Ponyta? Same. Why do you look like a hipster? Howdy. How's it going, champ to be? That's what I said to a really impatient boy earlier, too. The gym leader is a user of rock-type Pokemon. Well, listen up, partner. Rock-type Pokemon really hate water, alright. They're also weak to grass-type moves. Gee, they sure have weaknesses. Can't be said about literally anything. I just felt like saying it here, because, I mean... Look, don't get on my case. But I don't think it will be easy. No sirree. You don't get to be a gym leader without covering for weaknesses. Going after rock-type Pokemon with a fire-type Pokemon won't be easy either. That's all the advice I could give. Thanks for listening. I'll give it a swing into my Monsfaint. Nice. For once I can keep up with one of your playthroughs too. Nice. Okay. Which Pokemon do I want to invest more time leveling up? I guess Flamane. You avoided the long way around? Let's see why you do that. I just wanted to kick your ass. I think I was looking for the dog here. Oh, it's Jonathan. He sent out a Geodude. Ah, here's my fire type that I'm totally gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to use... Get back here. Oh shit. You think that will save you? I've got news coming for you. I am legit faster than you. Turtle beats rock any day. Super effective. Nice. Level 6 for Flamane, 221122. 2214, 1413, 1316. Flamane learned Tail Whip. Player defeated Youngster Johnson. I don't understand why you decided to battle with me. Yeah, to kick your ass. Was that really the only thing stopping me from going up that path? Are there... Wow, okay, it really is just... You can either go the long way, or you can just kind of go up... You know what? Just to style on him. Only those who want to win can challenge the Pokemon Gym. You're so close to rhyming, kid. Darius? Who names their kid Darius? Hi, Geodude. I've been sticking to fan-made Pokemon games. Haven't touched an official game in a good while. Oh, wait, right. So I was about to legit attack with my fire type. If you excuse me, I'm gonna kick your ass. How? It's a rock. Yeah, you're not living. Who wants a stone sirloin? Yeah, I'll switch my Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna send in my fire type. No worries, Gaster. Sometimes we have those moments. We all have those moments. My god! I made a mistake, I didn't. Here we come. It's my turtle! My turtle's chattering at you. Does that make you scared? It should. Because now he's gonna shut the hell up and he's about to obliterate you. Uh-oh. Ouch. That best you got? Here's mine. I'm gonna separate all the boulders from your snake-like body. Flamane is now level 7. 221212. 24, 16, 15, 15, 14, 18. This is humiliating. Hot room is not helping me type. Okay. Now that I've kicked everyone's asses. Do 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 do. Enter, thank you. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I'm getting fancy. Welcome, this is the Oreburgh Pokemon Gym. I'm Rourke, the gym leader. I'm but one trainer who decided to walk proudly with rock-type Pokemon. Alright, what flag is that? As the gym leader, I need to see your potential as a trainer, and I'll need to see the toughness of the Pokemon that battle with you. Oh shit. Here he is. You're challenged by Leader Rourke. Snap. He's sent out a Geodude. Here's my turtle. He's got 3 Pokemon. Razor Leaf. My god. Were you expecting that? Bonsai's level 16. 222 111. 44 29 26. 18 25 17. Onyx already? Nah. I'm 1 level higher. I'll take this on. Oh shit. Well, I think I know what I want to do next turn anyway, regardless. That just further cements it. Also, your Onyx is dead. Rocks fall, everyone dies. No, I'm sorry. I think it's just you. Cranidos. I haven't heard of that system. Think you can take down the next Pokemon like you did earlier? Well, I'm getting a good start in. I'm sorry, what did I just read? What did I just read? Cranidos has World Breaker? World Breaker. Mold Breaker. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, I had to look earlier in the stream to figure out what the hell it was. The foe's Cranidos has World Breaker. What? What does Mold Breaker do? It's not a word. Ignores abilities. Wait, so you're saying that Starbright didn't actually lower its stats? So therefore, the only point of switching to Starbright was just to clear Bonsai of the harshly fallen defense. That sucks. Incorrect? Oh. Okay. So what happened? Need some World Breaker and I think it'd do well. Yeah. Mold Breaker ignores abilities that give immunities, like Levitate and Underguard. Oh, so it did still work. However, Starbright, It is entirely possible that they do a startup turn. Or they can try and attack Starbright using a move that's effective against it. Actually, what typing is Cranidos? It's obviously rock, but is there something else? Regardless, they're probably going to use a rock type move against Starbright, considering, to my knowledge, let me actually double check this before I spout it like I know everything about these games, because I don't. Do I not have it? I swear I had it somewhere. There it is. I put it in a whole separate category. Mono Rock. Okay. Is rock effective against electric? It's neutral. Ground is effective against electric though, and I don't know if this Pokemon has any ground types or ground type moves. Probably not. It is a dinosaur, so it could be anything really. We don't know enough about dinosaurs. That's interesting. You can't just press up when you're on run to go to fight. So Intimidate lowers the attack. I could also lower the defense with Leer. Let's go with that. That was a lot. Yeah. Part of me wants to send in Screechomp just to get a confusion in so that Bonsai won't have to take like a shit ton of damage, because that was a lot. And wait, hold on, let's okay, 13 defense. Okay, Bonsai has 26, but also 15 special defense, 25. Okay, so Bonsai could actually live quite easily. Yeah. Go, Bonsai. Uh-huh. Yeah, you want to try that again? Oh, come on. What? That can't be my buffed up Pokemon. I did all that planning and I took it out the exact same way I took out his other team. And by that I mean one move and they're dead. This is embarrassing? Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. Bitch, I thought your whole point was being the first gym. You can't be embarrassed that someone with no gym badges would beat you up. You're the first one. But that's tough. You were strong, and I was weak. That's all there is. According to Pokemon League rules, I have to give you our gym badge. Since you've beaten me, the leader. Here's your official Pokemon League Coal badge. Buster received the coal badge from Rourke. Having that coal badge means your Pokemon can now use the hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. You should also take this too. This is... it's Stealth Rock. It's a move that inflicts damage on foes that switch into battle. Incidentally, a team will teach its move to a Pokemon instantly, but a team will break when you use it, so make sure you are the Pokemon to learn that move. Oh, howdy Buster, you've taken care of the gym leader. So, did my advice come in handy or what? If my advice was useful, it'd be great if you'd become my fan. I didn't really need your advice. Literally everyone in that gym took a razor leaf to the face once and died promptly afterwards. What can I say? I guess I'm just a natural at Pokemon now. The student has become the master, except for all the times the student has to ask the master about certain things. Okay, there he is. It was still showing him as dead. I was worried. Alright, we need to train up some of our Pokemon now. Alright. Okay. So, is there any specific direction that the game is pointing me towards now? Did I miss it? It's been too long and I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to go afterwards. I think this was at the point where I got lost and then didn't play afterwards. Now you go back? Time for the Poketch Watch. Today we examine Buster's favorite Poketch app. That Buster likes best is the Pokemon list. How do we know this? Well, secretly, we've implanted a microphone and chip into his Poketch Watch. That way we can track his every move and his every choice and his every word. For example, Buster really likes searching up sexy, busty cat girls. Who knows why? I also made it to Bruno. Half my team is dead. My fortress became a pipe bomb. Uh-oh. Wait, which, at what point is Bruno? Is that the second Elite Four member, or is that the third? Or is he the first? I can't remember. Asked why, the trainer replied, ball. I forgot I did that. Credit to you, Buster. What a cool and calculated choice. Not unlike the choice you spent searching up catgirl pictures. Third. Okay, so, you know, that's, I guess, you still have a decent amount alive. Not the Poke Center because Mass didn't come prepared to the underground. Why not be like Buster and show off your coolness with the Pokemon List app too? See you again next time. And remember, We're always watching. So, when was I supposed to learn that I headed back? Like, do I actually need to head back home? Do I need to return to base every time? Or is there a specific place I'm supposed to head to? Like, how do I learn where I go next? With my lawns being level 40 suppressed, I made it this far. I forgot I set the tile map to 1. In this region of Sinnoh, there are 7 other gym leaders. I should warn you, they're a lot tougher than I am. Whoa. Alright, cool, lady. I always have a rotten time trying to decide which moves my Pokemon should learn. Oh yeah, your Pokemon could use some toughening up. Why not try training in the Oreburgh mine? And deal with Zubats and Geodudes all day? I really don't know where... Oh, okay. Thud. Oh, I forgot I named him Steel. Whoops, Buster, you got the gym badge, huh? Eternia City is the next place with a gym that gives away badges, right? So yeah, I went to Route 207, but you can't go there without a bicycle. Ah. I had my team battle and toughen them up, so it wasn't a waste. So I'm going back to Jubilife City. Next up, the Eternia gym badge. 10 seconds before I dash. 9. Who's got time to count? ADHD friends in a nutshell. I say that jokingly, by the way. I forgot how to dig for a second. Well, you make a cup with your hands, and then you use them like a shovel. Tell me, have you not obtained a Palpad? Is not a Palpad free to anyone visiting the Pokemon Center's basement? Anyway, there appears to be no one shady in this Jubilife City. I shall therefore take my investigation elsewhere. But, my friend, I suggest you remain vigilant for shady grown-ups. Not like myself. You found a Houndoom? Shouting in the middle of the town. You found a Houndoom? 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 Eee. Oh, hello. Right this way, please. No. Damn it. Hello, I'm glad to meet you. My name is Teela, and I'm your guide to the Pokemon Wi-Fi Club. First, I need to give you this. Cool, thanks, bye. Head up the escalator. That's your Palpad. You may register your friends in it. Once registered, you may link with those friends over Nintendo WFC to trade Pokemon, battle, and so on. Understood. Yeah. Anyway, bye. Whom for short. Alright. Doop-a-little-doo. Okay. So we're heading up there. At least I was actually paying attention this time to the words. But still, there's also this path I could take. Route 218 up ahead is a great fishing hole that's almost unknown to people. Are you red? Yes, sir. An old rod is a good thing. You think so too, am I right? Yes. Yes, good answer. We can be friends. Here we go. That's my old rod. I love it when I randomly talk to strangers and get their fishing poles. You should fish wherever there's a body of water. Hold on real quick. Alright, sorry, I had to blow my nose. You should fish wherever there's a body of water. Oh, and by the way, did you need any tips on using that fishing rod? Voice crack. Yeah, sure. First, you face any body of water, then you use your fishing rod. Sir, I need more info. Well, that's all you need. Next, you focus. The Pokemon bites, appears. That's your cue to reel it in. Helen, nice. I get it, cause hell. Alright. Is there any point of heading over here right now? I can't head any further. So that would be a no. But I could fish. Fuck. Damn. What? You're not Karen, you only have Bullet the Scissor left. I'm replacing the bat with the dog. Nice. Karen's the fourth member. Bullet's against Zavarudo. Zawaldo. Where's Waldo? Zavarudo. Why can't I get fish? I demand fish. There's no. Oh. As soon as I tried making a bid, the game tried to startle me. Oh no! It's a Magikarp. Let's train my fire type against it. It should only know. Oops. It should only know Splash, right? I'm not in any danger. Little did he know, he was in mortal danger. Splash, splash, splash. Dear God. How is he surviving for this long? His fire type should be dead by now. Oh, what a narrow dodge. Jesus Christ, how lucky is this bastard? Why did I get the critical hit for the last hit? Like the last normal hit would have killed it. And so you decided it's just a critical hit then. Alright, so smart enough game. I'll give you points for that. You did provide an obstacle that I can't get around. And if I explored more of that other area, I would be blocked up by the fact that I don't have a bike. So yeah, at this point, really the only option is up through here instead. And Floaroma Town is also apparently not the one with the gym, I guess. This feels important. That's Dr. Rowan. Rowan. Splash has a 1-in-1 in Magikarpillion chance to crash your game. No! Professor Rowan, you must comply. Hand over all your research findings. For free, naturally. Failure to comply will result in a painful time for your assistant. Oh, Buster. Well, how is the Pokedex progressing? Sir. That's Oreburgh's gym badge, I see. But hadn't I given you your first Pokemon only recently? Perhaps being a trainer is like second nature to you. Oh, Professor of Pokemon, must you be so difficult? So anyway, how's things going, Buster? I chatted with your mom yesterday. She passed by, wondered where you went, and I was like, oh, I don't know. You're probably close to Oreburgh Town by now. You're speaking to your own business because this is work for us. Yeah, and I don't care about your work. Anyway, she seems to be doing fine. She misses you, though. What we're saying is, we demand you comply with our demands. Quiet, you lot. Why must you be such a nuisance? Let me list some lessons you still need to learn. Number 1, don't loiter about for no good reason. Number 2, don't interrupt others while they're attempting to converse. Oh my god, he was legit doing the thing that I was doing. Oh, that's funny. You died to the Houndoom? Damn. So you made it all the way to team member 4. Or, sorry, elite member 4. Number 3, if you don't get your way, don't raise your voice to be intimidating. Number 4, don't think you've grown strong just because you're in a group. Number 5, what is with those outlandish outfits you have on? My goodness, you call yourselves adults? Don't fucking look at me, man. You kids, you don't grow up to be like these sorry specimens. Ooh, calling them specimens. Yeah, you had to make this personal. Not making it personal, I barely even know you fucks. You have forced your hand into making a show of force. It'll make you regret insulting Team Galactic. You kids, give these sucks a lesson in civility, please. Buster, let's battle together. Hell yeah, you're gonna get your asses whooped. And I'm gonna train my Pokemon on it. You're challenged by Galactic Grunt and Galactic Grunt. Stunky! And Glameow. Oh my god? That's what the song comes from? Oh right, yeah, because the stage it plays on is fucking Diamond and Pearl theme. Sorry, hold on. Sending in big guns now. Buster, what are you doing? Sorry, I needed to train my fire type. Oh no. Imagine... Oh, pound. Nice. Imagine trying to mug an old man and he just talks to some kids, pass by, and then starts roasting your shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a brawl player. What of it? Sweet! It hits them all. Damn, I didn't get to go first, though. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway. Wow, it's actually not very effective against Stunky. Alright. You're welcome, Dawn. I helped out. Sweet, sweet. Level 17 for Bonsai. 311 021 47 30 27 18 27 18. Curse? Why am I learning Curse? When did... Why is the turtle learning Curse? Why is this a move that a Turtwig can learn? Stunky did the Goku power-up scream. Yeah, but its face is a butt, so you hear it translated in fartlish. I'm sorry, I got myself... Bonsai learned the word. Fuck. Oh, that's why. Who knew turtles were so bad-mouthed? I don't think I want this, right? I've already got a good set of moves. I've got a Tackle, Withdraw, Absorb, and Razor Leaf. Well then. Should this Pokemon give him That game was like, alright. Jesus. Fucking can't decide. Alright. Bonsai did not learn Curse. Bonsai is gonna have a squeaky clean mouth. I could take on the gym now, but I'm gonna get Helen to level 22. It's better Withdraw. Oops. I'm keeping Withdraw. Bonsai is not gonna say any swears. Haha, you screeched elsewhere. Yeah, sorry, you didn't reach me in time, so missed out on Curse. Don't screech at my turtle. It let out a fart as it died. That's funny. Flamaine grew to level 8. 222, 112. 26, 18, 17, 16, 15, 20. How is this madness possible? The two of us losing to children? This one do. Time to retreat. This mission is a failure. Ah, damn. You leave us no option. We will retreat for now. You should do so because Team Galactic is benevolent to all. I fucking doubt that, man. Yeah, I guess that curse would have been useful. I didn't remember what curse actually did for non-ghost types, so I was like, I thought it had a more major drawback, but no, the drawback would not have mattered, because, yeah. Because with a Turtwig using it, they already have a slower speed than most, but then they also have pretty good attack and defense. So if you just add to that and take away speed, but you also have a quick claw, speed doesn't even matter, so yeah. Yeah, curse you, lag. We could fight again, but I don't feel like resetting.
Lord, they call themselves Team Galactic.
I did save right before reaching them. No, I'm not gonna do it. Well, yeah, no. I've already made my choices.
When Pokemon evolve, they seem to release some type of energy. However, I believe that it's a mystic power far beyond our control. But Team Galactic seems to be studying that power's potential, and want to know if it can be used as an energy for something.
Master, did you know? The professor studies the evolution of Pokemon too. According to his research, 90% of all Pokemon are somehow tied to evolution. Well, maybe that's the reason those people tried to take the professor's research data by force. That's really unforgivable.
It's all over, so you can relax now. Still, thanks to you two, nothing came of that situation. I appreciate that. Incidentally, Buster, kudos to you for your battling skill. Got me thinking. Why don't you collect all the gym badges of Sinnoh? Doing so, you'll be sure to encounter lots of Pokemon. That, of course, means your Pokedex pages will continuously fill up. In other words, it'll be of great help to my research. That said, I've given you your first Pokemon and Pokedex as yours to keep. You're free to do with them as you wish. Take care now.
Bye. Yeah, we can relearn with the move reminder. Hi?
Oh, that was very good. Nicely done. Truly excellent. Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm from Jubilife TV. I'd like you to have something for letting me see that smashing battle.
Fashion case?
Contained within that fashion case, you find a whole spectrum of chic accessories and tasteful backdrops. Dress up your Pokemon, watch their appeal grow. And right now the TV station is offering its facilities so visitors can dress up their Pokemon. There are also prize giveaways too. Please do visit our TV station.
You can't give me that and then expect me not to do this.
You keep track of official records here. Things like winning streaks or how many Pokemon you've caught. You can check everyone's records up on the 3rd floor.
Why would you try dressing up your Pokemon now? We have a fitting room on the 2nd floor. Dress up your Pokemon nicely with accessories.
TV station interviews all sorts of trainers for its shows. After all, people want to know about good trainers and what they say. Personally, I like to learn more about gym leaders. I'd also like to hear about the tough Elite Four of the Pokemon League.
Hi, I want to learn about Team Rocket. I'm going to get commercials shown on TV. It'll attract more customers to the department store. Just some fancy music.
A Trainer's Day. This program offers unique looks into the daily lives of trainers. We cover a variety of topics that affect and concern trainers. Let's examine one aspect of a trainer's day.
Welcome to another episode of What's Fishing? Trainers with Rods. As always, we have the Fishing Master as our guest speaker. Today we look at Buster's attempts at fishing. Using a trusty old rod, Buster caught a feisty Magikarp. Fishing Master, how would you rate Buster as an angler?
Their fishing technique is confident yet delicate. Did I say it? This trainer gets an undisputed 100.
Okay. I want us to just kind of flash back to exiting Jubilife Town, heading west. Encounter Lake. Throw the old rod in several times, no bite. Then finally got a bite, which was Magikarp, kicked its ass, and then went back on path to what I'm supposed to do. And not only did they somehow see it, but the fisher, the angler is like, man, he's a good fisher. 100 out of 10. I'm trying to stay up till we get to Eternal Forest because that's my favorite music in the series. Yeah, I might be here for a little bit. I've also been streaming for 2 hours. Well, I mean, I guess I could still try and continue going on, but also, I don't know. I guess I'll have to see how I feel after I mess around. A perfect 100. Congratulations, Buster. Until next time, keep on fishing.
This is Pokemon Lottery Corner. I'm Felicity, your attendant today. If your draw number matches the ID number of any of your Pokemon, you could win fabulous gifts. Yes. First, I look up today's Pokemon Lottery Corner lucky number. The lotto ticket number is 15835. Now let's see if it matches the ID number of any of your Pokemon. I'm sorry you didn't get a match. Damn. This camera's everywhere, so everyone's always watching. What is this? I guess it's an elevator. Hello, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to visit us.
I can walk up here my damn self.
Room at the back is our dreamy fitting room. Once you're done in there, get our dreamy hiker to take a dreamy photo.
Oh. This is a photo area. Display photos from trainers you've been mixing records with, Red. I hope you collect yourself some good photos of dressed up Pokemon.
Someone gave me a new backdrop when I went to the global terminal.
So that's the hike they're referring to. Star Tomorrow's you! Pokemon has a glow about it. In fact, one can say it's literally on fire. So a gift for a future star. Okay.
I don't know what to do. What accessories will go well with my dress today?
I don't know.
Mr. Drummond, hang big.
Yes. Yes.
You have a fashion case, don't you? Ah, oui, wonderful. Just choose the accessories and put them on your Pokemon. When you're done, I will snap a photo and put it up beside me. If you mix your records with others, you can get their photos too. It could be much easier if you'll just try. Well, I wonder which Pokemon you dress up. I hope you'll dress it up adorably.
You can see your accessories on the left side of the lower screen. Choose an accessory, drag it to your Pokemon on the right, and position it securely. You can put on 10 accessories, so you should check for the right ones using the arrow buttons. Change the background with the square button at the center right. Okay. Why do I have 2 white mustaches? Alright. We all should have seen this coming.
Oh, nice work. Let's display the photo right away. Oh, boy, this have a title.
No, I was just gonna do this once. Especially since it doesn't have... Look, if this was Gen 5 and I was in, Nimbasa City, whatever the hell it was called, in, like, the theater, then yes, I definitely would. It's totally a Badoo.
How do you? Oh, yes. I get it now. Your aesthetics shine through. Put your photo up right here. It just looks so perfect there.
That was all I wanted to do. Ah, shit. Okay, good.
Hello, I'm with Jubilife TV. May I hit you up for a quick interview?
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna try and reach that forest, but I guess we'll see how much longer I'll be streaming. I could save the forest for next time. I did beat a gym, and I did tell an absurd story about fuckassery. So, it's been a pretty eventful stream. Plus, I will be streaming probably tomorrow day, or tomorrow afternoon, so you'll probably see me again soon. Good night, Golden.
Thank you very much. Let's not waste any time. May I have your comment on the finished photograph?
Aftermath.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. We'll be featuring this interview in an upcoming TV program. Please do tune in and see how you're looking on TV.
I'm gonna forget about this and go, why'd I put that? Like I usually do. It's another Shinx. Oh damn. Trading blows. Oh hell yeah. Got it when it mattered. Nice.
Oh, weak looking trainer. Do you want to have a go?
No.
You're challenged by Last Sarah.
Not a Shinx. Oh shit, this one's actually almost at level 8. Thank God I didn't get intimidated. It did proc.
Does this one actually have a different...
Sweet, I'll take it again. Thank you, game. Are you gonna be the bane of Shink's existence everywhere? Oh, I should have said no. Yeah, in fact, what you should have said is nothing. Your train is opposite of looking weak, yeah. Several times I've been told by my dad that I do have like a very powerful aura and can be intimidating. Which, I mean, obviously to me it's kind of silly to think about, but, you know. I guess with the way I am, some people can just be like, like get intimidated by me because, you know, I'm very relaxed. I'm usually very relaxed, very chill. Can be a bit of a like, I'm relaxed with some rules and I'm strict with others. But you'd have to like really push my buttons or like consistently wear down on me in order to get me to a point where I'm fuming. And also just because of the way I am, like, I can be a little bit, I guess, unpredictable for some. Not to mention the fact that, like, even when, like, I'm not trying to be intimidating, I have all sorts of laughs that make people go, like, I've got a witch laugh, I've got an evil laugh, I've got a hyena laugh, I've got a clown laugh. Like, I've got all sorts of laughs, and none of them make me seem like the hero. They all sound like laughs villains would have.
I'll beat you with the Magikarp my dad gave me. My dad gave me a Magikarp. Yeah, he's my dad.
Alright, Tyler, go kick your Magikarp's ass. Gonna murder your Magikarp with my flame.
Dear God, how did he survive? Someone stop this madman. We're all gonna die if he keeps doing that. Lord have mercy on us all.
Enough for level 9. Flamine's level 9. 211, 222, 2019, 18 something, 22. Sweet.
The damn Pokemon I got from my dad.
Your dad sucks at getting you Pokemon. Hate to break it to you. I'm sorry, I almost misread that as something else. I almost legit thought, I almost misread it as, may I please touch your butt? And I would have been really surprised, because I would not have expected that from a Pokemon game. May I please trouble you for a battle? Think about it, now I'm tempted to do an Arceus and Gyarados fusion. That's not a Budew. Also, if only my fire type had fire moves. Oh no! How will I ever do water or fire type moves now? Oh man, you severely weakened my options for damaging you.
Oh, you're so strong.
No. Stop it.
Yeah, boulders blocking the way inside the cavern. I think a Pokemon Center move would be able to smash those boulders, though.
I would just pass.
We won't even be reaching it, like, anytime soon. Well, I have to use the hidden machine. Why does that sound so forceful all of a sudden? Two. Ba-da-da-da. They probably have a legit water move. I'm sorry, Psyduck, but your life on this planet has just come short. The one thing I love about Infinite Fusion, all HMs get replacements. You cut some old man's grass and you get to keep the clippers as a reward. Ah. Right, I do think I recall learning about that.
Are you raising different kinds of Pokemon? If you only have the same type of Pokemon, you have a hard time against types it's weak to.
What kind of person are you to be drawn here by the scent of flowers? I'm not drawn here by the scent of flowers. Time to kick your ass. Aroma Lady Taylor. Another fucking bud you gonna murder it now. I actually have this Pokemon card, the Budew. Oh no, my fire type moves. Granted, if I kick its ass, I'm probably gonna actually level up and get a fire type move. You have a technically strong enough Houndoom to take on Gym 2. Nice. Sweet! Level 10 for Flamane. 222-112. 30, 21, 20, 19, 18, 24. And Ember. Cherubi. What? What? This is a legit Pokemon? I didn't know this was a Pokemon. You're getting burned alive.
It would probably be even more effective if the water wasn't everywhere. No, my life! Watch as it withers away.
I was a strong trainer who was drawn here by the sound of blah blah blah. I found an awakening. Why? I should have waited a few seconds before asking why. It's a Bidoof! Not what I wanted to do. No, you've let him curl up his defenses. No. Julian? Now I can probably switch train those two now. Hey, let me show off my bug Pokemon. I'll even have some words for the Arceus and Gyarados confusion. Bugcatcher Brandon. Wurmple. Hey, I remember that one. Arceus and Gyarados. Sorry. I'm trying to see what you're seeing right now. That's not it.
Arceus and Gyarados. Yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. I'm a flying type, so at least okay. Well, there goes my first chance. Stop missing! Don't let the bug kick your ass. Thank you. Ah, come on. Alright, bitch. You forced my hand. Cricket talk. It's the xylophone playing bug. I called it. 11. Alright. There we go. Murder. Flaminus level 11. 22, 22, 12. 32, 23, 22, 21, 19, 26.
I'm not gonna be able to explain the charms of bug Pokemon this way.
Yep. Anyways.
You're the strongest in our class.
Mm-hmm. Double fight? Yep.
Hey, there's the Pikachu clone.
Back. Back. Okay, at least that worked. No. Alright. Screechomp. Go Bonsai. That confusion. Oh god, no. Good. Uh-huh. Yeah, when was that? I guess it's because they both tried to use quick attack. I spread it evenly. Screechomp grew to level 9. 2, 1, 28, 14, 14, 11, 12, 17. Astonish. Nice. Nice. Starbright is level 13. 22, 1101. 36, 22, 14, 15, 15, 20. Ah, hell yeah. I think that's a legit electric move now. I was wondering when I was gonna get one.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, but wait.
No, too late. Your ass just got kicked. Alright, it's 10 more power than Leech Life. These attacks the foe while shouting in a startling fashion. You may also make the target flinch. Ah. The user throws an electrically charged tackle at the foe. You may also leave the target paralyzed. Sweet. Foes attacked with small flames. The target may also be left with a burn. Just cuz. Oh! That might be interesting.
I had a battle the other day and my Pokemon's HP got low. I thought we were done for. And then all of a sudden my Pokemon ate the berry I was holding. Phew.
You've got a Pokemon with you. It's safe for even a kid like you to go off traveling alone.
Thanks.
I've been promised with electric power lately. Is there some trouble at the Valley Windworks?
Nice, Dara. Jeez, Calgary and Warlord not expecting a big whale. I'm silly. Hey, what did you say? Wow, okay. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, so now I've got a grass type with grass moves. I've got an electric type with electric moves. I've got a fire type with fire move. And I've got Screechomp, which still needs leveling up. But I'm getting a little bit tired. So I'm saving. And I'm save stating too. Alright. I think that's where I'm gonna end it tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. It's been fun playing through this, especially now that I'm understanding where I'm supposed to be going. I do not know that if I do get to stream tomorrow, I do not exactly know what game I'll be playing. It could be this, it could be Majora's Mask, it could be Rain World. Could be anything. I will let you know when I start streaming. In the meantime, you have a good rest of your night, guys.